Hello everyone, this is Kat and welcome back to War Thunder. And with the current quarantining going on, I decided to work together with my squadron to come up with a little bit of fun stuff to do with War Thunder and just kind of screw around a little bit. So if you look around, you might notice that some of the UI texts might not be what they should be. Floating fridge, what BRs is, and things like the different nation names. All the different kind of texts can be changed, even golden chickens. And today I will be showing you how to do it, as well as providing a download for the current modifications that I have for what you have here right now, because this can actually be quite a lot of work because you have to change each and every different vehicle independently. So that's it. We're gonna go into our game files. So I would suggest closing up the game first. And then you have to find your game files. If you download it from Steam by the default installation path, it will be in Program Files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, War Thunder. I'm pretty sure that if you download it directly, it should be in Program Files or Program Files x86 and then directly the War Thunder folder. Because I do have your War Thunder dev server right here. You can change the dev server independently, but I would not advise it because it's always continuously changed. So we're just gonna stick to the normal version for now. So the folder that we're gonna be looking for is the lang folder. However, the lang folder is not visible by default. Do not panic for that. We are going to change the config.blk file in order to give us access to it. So I am using Notepad++ here, which is a free download program, which allows us to read these texts a bit easier than with normal Notepad. So once you open it up in the config.blk, you're going to look for the line called debug. And it's going to be around line 90 here in the normal case. And you're going to go add this line of text. I'll put it in the description so you guys can copy and paste it really easily. But it's testLocalization $b equals yes. So once you've done that, you're gonna save this up, close it, and you're gonna launch the game until you're back into your hangar. After that, you can immediately close the game because all you have to do is update the game to test the debugs and give us access to the lang folder. So once you close it up, you can go and refresh your Explorer and go open up the lang folder. And then you're gonna see a whole buttload of these so-called CSV files. And I've opened two here in Notepad++ again. So the first one is menu CSV, and this one is I'm gonna use for explaining how this all is gonna work. So on the left here, you all get the so-called file names. You don't touch these ones. If you touch these ones, like if you change this to something else, then whenever you would get a kill, because this is like target destroyed normally, you would instead get exp_region/kill. That's what you would get as a message, because it can't find the corresponding message linked to the exp_region/kill. So you don't touch that. However, then you have these double dots and these other marks. Those are also ignored. You don't touch those because then you're going to bug out the entire thing. But you can change whatever is in between these. And the first one is going to be English. The second one is assumably French here. Third one is Italian by the looks of it. The fourth one is German, etc., etc. You're gonna try to find the one that is your language. So if you put it in any other language, you're gonna have to find the one that is corresponding to you. But since we are doing it in English, we can change just the first one after the double dot. So we changed our target destroyed to F in the chat. So whenever we get a kill, the red pop-up that says like, hey, you destroyed a target, is going to be F in the chat. And therefore, for example, exp_region/capture, which is capturing a point, is going to be look at me, this is my zone now example. So zone capture, that is the, for example, French one. The other one is not changed. So if we were to change our game's language, we would no longer have anything changed. We would be kind of back to default. So if you would want to make this universal for all the different countries and different languages, you would have to change it a whole bunch of times. And this is kind of like how the different amounts of work gets into, because this is line 715. These are all different main menu messages. There's a lot. And there's also a lot of stuff that's kind of encrypted that you're probably not going to be able to read. I'm not sure whether it's in this file is anything that I can really show you off what that is, but sometimes you get really weird languages coming through. But anyhow, so that's going to be the menu.csv. If you want to find these things really easily, you're going to bring control F so you can search, and then exp underscore reasons. That's what you're going to do. Here we got exp reasons / kill helicopter, which is when we shoot down a helicopter. We don't need that one, so we're going to be clicking search next. And there we go. Here we got all the XP reasons, or just scout kills, normal kills, captures, just base destroyed. Everything you want to have there is right there. So that's that. We're gonna go now to the units.csv, which is the second interesting one, because that's what changes like the locus to what BR is this, etc. And to explain how this works, I'm gonna show you guys the normal Tiger 2. So Tiger 2H is the one you actually want to research, but when you look at the stat card, it's Panzer pz dot keep fw dot 6 dot aus dot bh, basically. That's the stat card name. So if you look on this file, I found Tiger 2 right here. So you can see shop here. Shop is when you see it in the tech tree. So you're going to see Tiger 2H. So you can change this to whatever you want, and then it will be changed here in the tech tree. So for example, we changed, well, we all universally changed things. So mouse.shop is Big Chungus. So now it's going to be looking up as Big Chungus right here. But if you didn't change anything else, then it would still be Panzerkampfwagen 8 mouse in the stat card itself. So if you want to change those, you're going to have to change the 0, 1, and 2. So 0 is when it's on the stat card. 1 is, as far as I know, on that's going to be the when it's in game, when you like press tab to check things. And 2, I'm actually not sure. But anyhow, those are the ones you can change in order to have them changed. Here you can see again with the Tiger 2. Here's Tiger 2H. Then you have Panzerkampfwagen BH. That Tiger 2H. And then number 2 is oh yeah, that's heavy tank. So that's actually like the vehicle type. So as far as I can see, it's actually not been changed just yet. It's still called heavy tank in the stat card. So I'm not sure how that actually works. We were still trying things out here. But 2 air marks heavy tank on the Panzer 2, the Tiger 2, I mean. But here you can find all different vehicles, and generally you can find vehicles by just like pressing Ctrl F. But sometimes you really have to be like a bit smart about it. So for example, Ferdinand is a Panzerjäger Tiger P Ferdinand. Like it's a bit of an odd name, but I mean you can generally find it on Ferdinand, but on some other things like Panzers are going to be a bit difficult. So for example, for a rule of thumb, Panzers are PZ KP FW underscore and then the number of the tank. So I'm pretty sure if I type in PZ KP FW underscore V, I would find, yeah, here's a TV, which is one of the Panthers. So if I press next, here we go, found the Panther A. So that's one thing to keep in mind. If you want, make sure you find German vehicles. You can also, for example, do Germ underscore, and then what you're going to be looking for, United States vehicles or US underscore, stuff like that. Just things to keep in mind. And that's it. Again, we will be having this one open for download, so you can actually download this one. But there's another thing to keep in mind. Whenever new vehicles are added, this file is not updated, because the one that you have is more important than the one basically on the main server. So if new vehicles get added, they're gonna be locked into the like file name. So to fix that, so for example, the Panther A got added. So you would see this line of text in like right here, instead of it actually like being Panther A. It it would have a file name. So then you go to the unit CSV and add like this mark, then the file name, the double dot, and then you can put in the actual name that you want to have it to. But that's something for another time pretty much, because I'm kind of getting into it too deep right now. The next step, of course, would be in getting Flight Daily Sound Pack to work again, because of course they did change the sound engine, which means that sound mods currently are not functioning. So once that works, we can really have a very, very odd kind of game where nothing is what it should be. And let me tell you, when you download this pack, you're gonna have a lot of fun figuring out what vehicles are what sometimes. Because nothing is weirder than getting killed by something called stolen from Gulag. Then you're gonna have to figure out, like, wait, what is that? And yeah, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can get some fun out of this mod. If you guys have any funny suggestions for any specific vehicle, be sure to comment it down below, and we can add those to the mods if there is not already a good name for that specific vehicle. Still, one of my the two favorite ones are still gonna be this one. Here, okay, here actually you can see how we didn't actually add the stat card names, which you can see UK underscore Centurion underscore Mark 5 underscore A3 underscore ERA. We're gonna have to add that into our file to actually fix that, which is gonna be again work in progress shit. But here, this one is called I had ballistics at the academy. Interesting subject. Things go up, things go down. And gonna be my second favorite is gonna be this one, which is the full designation of the Squeezy Boy. Und dat ist der leichte Panzerspielwache mit 2,8 cm schwerer Panzerbüchsitz 41 auf ein Sonderkraftfahrzeug 221. Go try that and say that 6 times fast. That's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya!